people? Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Hope your health and strength is good. What? And to you Steam Deck fans, what's up? Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's good? Steam Deck Mob, what's up? And the Steam Deck Squad. Look, I was sitting here reading up on a whole bunch of articles. Okay, for you open SUSE Linux users, they're looking for users to step up and maintain their 32-bit x86 support. So if you use SUSE Linux, that's SUSE, OpenSUSE. They're looking for users, to maintain their 32-bit x86 support, right? The other article I was looking at was two of them. One on XFCE 4.18. That's the Linux distro, and another one I was looking at was Ubuntu 23.4. They got a new user interface, so I'm gonna leave those articles in the description box. But for the Steam Deck is concerned, we got some new updates. Listen to this. It says here, Steam Deck desktop and Steam beta update, fix up login user interface, store updates on deck. Says Valve released another bunch of updates for the Steam Deck and desktop Steam beta client, along with a small Steam Deck OS preview, Steam OS update. And it says here's what's changed in the Steam Deck OS 3.4 preview update. And then it says, get this right here. It says fix a graphics driver crash related to dismissing the on-screen keyboard in desktop mode. Then it says fix gamepad focus issue in Steam Store. Fix footer button sometimes not appearing in Steam Store. And for desktop mode, it says fix refresh login user interface stretching past the button off the window. Other minor layout fix in login user interface. Fix context menus no longer working after closing updates, news dialog. Fix issue where the first list of subscribed workshop item would not display if there were thousands of them. And then for Steam input, fix issues where Steam controller joystick would have unintended input during Steam button courts. Then it says here, quick note, folks, Steam Deck running into the store. Bugs were navigating through lists or random flip direction. We found the bug, fixed it, and fix is now live. The team is continuing to work on improving the store experience on the Steam Deck more and more. And it says, and finally, sign in, fix user login, user interface stretching past the button of the window. Other minor layout fixes. Then it says Steam library, fix context menus no longer working after closing updates, news dialog. Fix issue where the list of subscribed workshop items would not display if there were thousands of them. And then for Steam input, fix issue where the Steam controller joystick would have intended input during Steam button court. And those are the updates. So Valve and the Linux community, they're all busy, fixing the updates. Fixing the user interface, user experience for the Steam Deck and Linux desktop. So this is going to be a continuing process going forward with the Steam Deck and the Linux desktop gaming community. They're always going to be coming out with new updates, so I will keep you guys posted. It's almost the end of 2022, but the Steam Deck is doing pretty good. But as far as improving the Steam Deck, I would say improve the screen size, put a better screen, put probably like an extra gig of RAM or so, and fix the battery life, make it 8 to 10 hours. Fix the fan, and improve the screen size probably by 8 to 10 inches, just like the One X, and that's it. But other than that, right now, Steam Deck is good. Steam Deck is doing pretty good right now. A lot of people like using it; they love it, and whatever issues they have with it, they send their concerns to Valve, and then Valve, they take care of it. So good thing that Valve opened a line of communication with their user base, and that is key. In today's time, especially with social media. Communication is key right now. So you can't leave your user base in the dark. Can't do that. You have to talk to them. So it ain't just always about selling hardware, selling software, and all that. Communication is key in all this. So you have to talk to your user base, and address their concerns whenever an issue comes up. So good thing Valve did that, and because of that, the Steam Deck is successful. Just imagine if Valve didn't open that line of communication. It would be complaints all over the place. It would be like Valve didn't care. But since they opened that line of communication, and they can talk to their user base, and now they can address the concerns, and keep the users up to date on what they're doing, and what kind of updates are coming to improve the experience between the Steam Deck and the Linux gaming community. And that was a good move on their part. So that counts for the success of the Steam Deck. Yes, you got to sell your hardware. That's true. Yes, you got to have game for it. That is true too. But number three, you got to communicate with your user base. You got to talk to them. I mean, it ain't always about sales alone. You got to talk to your user base, and that's what Valve has done. So yeah, Steam Deck is good right now. So today's what, December the 18th? No, 16th. That it? Yeah, 16th. So yeah, this the people that have the Steam Deck, they're having a good time with it. Me on the other end, I gotta get mine, but I will be having one. So I'm just waiting for this year to be over. Just waiting, trying to make it through this year. Waiting for the year to be over with, But other than that, man, Steam Deck is pretty good right now. 2023 is gonna bring in a whole slew of games, a whole slew of updates. Yeah, and get ready. So yeah, those SD cards that you got on sale for Black Friday, they're gonna come in handy. So yeah, get ready for that, man. So the Steam Deck, the Valve with the Steam Deck is doing pretty good, man. And, running the latest games, I think most of the gamers that are on the Steam Deck right now, they have gotten over the battery life issue. Of course, Valve is working on a new battery for the Steam Deck, but with the revision, but I think they've gotten used to it and gotten over it. Like, okay, all right, fine. At least I'm able to run these games on this handheld versus not being able to do it. So I think they have gotten over it. So yeah, but so far so good. In 2022, yeah, and they will keep the ball moving on this. And then here comes 2023. Anyway, leave this video for y'all to enjoy. He's talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Bored, dark side. I'm gone. Peace.